and measures, then they install everything. Oh, you didn't have to lift a finger, right?
Hey, I like that almost as much as the remote, but we were talking about saving energy.
Yes, right. See, the shades are also on a timer.
A timer?
You program the timer to open them in the morning and let the sun in, then close in the evening to keep in the warmth.
Maybe we should do the rest of the house.
What a great idea, honey.
Right now, during Budget Blind's Luxury Within Reach event, motorized window coverings are more affordable than ever. The more you buy, the more you save, with savings up to $2,000. Hurry and call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now before this offer ends, or go online to budgetblinds.com. Don't miss out. Call 855-BUDGET-BLINDS now. Offer good on select products at participating independently owned and operated franchises. Restrictions may apply. Ask for details.
Well, in the merry month of May, now from me home I started, left the girls and two, I'm nearly broken-hearted, saluted father dear, kissed me darling mother, drank a pint of beer, me grief and tears to smothered enough to reap the corn and leaf, for I was born, God a stout McLeod, and burn the coast, and a brand new pair of brogues to rock the love of the bogs and frighten all the dogs on the rocky roads, a double of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to Harrington and down the rocky roads, and all the ways to double and right for all the dogs.
It's enough dancing there. I'm a Michael O'Horn. What's cooking on today? St. Patty's Day with Eric O'Hines. Eric?
Yes, Mr. Michael O'Horn. A happy St. Patty's Day to you too, sir.
We got a big show here. It is St. Patrick's Day weekend. Who's headed here into the show, Eric?
Well, we're standing by waiting for Clodagh Mckenna, all about some modern takes on traditional Irish dishes.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be something. Clodagh's going to give us maybe the best corned beef we can possibly have. But since we're talking about great Irish meals, we should mention that Saturday is National Sloppy Joe Day. And it's often made with ground beef, onions, tomato sauce, brown sugar, cola. I didn't ever do they do cola or maple syrup. They use the brown sugar, the cola, the maple syrup to sweeten it. And there's seasonings to spice it all up. And it's served on that hamburger bun or the roll. So apparently, listen to this one, though. Here's the fun part of this when we researched this. In Havana, Cuba in the 1930s, there was a genuine bartender there who gained popularity with vacationers, and this bartender went by the name of, wait for it, Sloppy Joe. Now, he earned his name because he had a less than enthusiastic way of cleaning the bar. Sounds like a great place to have a drink.
Oh, boy. I wouldn't eat his food either.
There's not a spot of old dirt there. Yes, I see. It's good. And so he was, however, a very attentive bartender, and the bar was a hot spot, apparently, for the jet set. Oh. You know, this was in the 1930s. So no mention is found in papers of that era of a hot sandwich on the menu, mention the description of a Sloppy Joe, but the man of that name, Sloppy Joe, retired to Spain in 1933. Then there's another claim on the sandwich at Ye Olde Tavern Inn by Abraham Bertha Khaled in Sioux City, Iowa. Oh. Too bad she wasn't named Sue. She would have been Sioux City Sue. Anyway, she was Sioux City Bertha. And they had a loose meat sandwich on their menu. Listen to this. In 1934. This guy retires to Spain in 33. They get this sandwich on the menu in 34. And whoever did bring the Sloppy Joe to the world, it was more conveniently made when in 1969, when we get into more modern times, the Hunt Company put it in a can and called it the Manwich. Remember that?
Oh, yeah. You still get those Manwich cans around town, yeah.
That's when it really became popular. And then, a lot of families today have secret recipes to make their Sloppy Joe special. Maybe an unusual spice, some kind of novel ingredient for sweetening, a homemade tomato sauce. The Sloppy Joe leads itself to, be an original. Put your personality in your particular Sloppy Joe. And I thought for sure you with the kids would have had one. You don't make these at all, Eric Hines?
I steer away from Sloppy Joes to save my life.
You did?
Yeah, I sure
What's
do.
the bad experience you had with a Sloppy Joe?
The public education system cafeteria lady.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
What they at school, did they spoon it on there for you so it like slopped all over the bread?
I think it was like the leftovers from the week prior. They just ground it all up and put tomato sauce.
But that was their secret. See, everybody secret Sloppy Joe.
Terrible.
They were good on my uncle's farm. Aunt Nancy used to make those things and put them out there. Sloppy Joes, after you first saw them, they were pretty good.
I bet you she probably made it from scratch, which is a far cry from
Oh, definitely. It was kind of like chili without the beans, so it was a little more comfortable around the table if you get my drift. And I do mean drift.
Turn the heater off.
Yes. That's right. Now, in the South, they say you might come across a barbecue flavor in the Sloppy Joe. Dale Henry down there at AM 1170, The Answer, he's our barbecue expert. You would have the barbecue flavor in the Sloppy Joe, and it might be a little bit sweeter in the South as well, too.
Oh.
So whatever the flavor, it is an American food holiday, and it is Saturday, Sloppy Joe Day. Have one. I want you to put one together and tell us about it on Monday, if you can, Eric.
I'll give it a second shot.
Sunday is National Poultry Day. Now, anything poultry refers to any domestic birds that are raised for meat and eggs. So it could include chicken, turkey, ducks, geese, quail, pheasant. The poultry is farmed in great numbers, the chickens being the most numerous. And it's believed that the chicken was introduced here to America by the European explorers in the 16th century. And chicken consumption here in our country increased during World War II because of the shortage of beef and pork. The FDA oversees the poultry production here, and they estimate there's estimates of placing production of poultry at about 9 billion chickens in the United States. Chicken and turkey are lower in fats and cholesterol than the other meats, and you can cook your poultry so many ways. You can roast it, you can bake it, fry it, grill it, saute it, steam it, broast it. That's what you got for National Poultry Day today. You're a chicken guy, I know, right? I mean, you don't eat a lot of meat, but do you have chicken on occasion?
Yeah, every once in a while I'll have some chicken, sure.
What's your preference in the preparation?
Oh, you know what? A good old-fashioned grilled chicken is probably my favorite, yeah.
Well, of course, you don't eat that much beef, so of course you wouldn't have Sloppy Joes. Maybe was it the Sloppy Joe that turned you off from eating meat, for God's sake?
It could possibly be it, sir. I that's definitely a possibility.
Is that the deal? You don't have to call me sir. You're not working with Robert Conrad.
I'm recouping from yesterday's show. Yes.
Yeah, it's very good. Eric, of course, hosts along with yours truly here our lounge show in the afternoon at CRN, and he got the short straw every week, and he hosts. No, he does a great job with our buddy Robert Conrad. It's good.
Of
now,
course,
listen to this. Yes, would you have?
I was going to say we are definitely, of course, celebrating St. Patrick's Day this weekend, and we did get a hold of Clodagh Mckenna.
Yes, can we get her on here, please? Clodagh, welcome to the broadcast. Oh, there we go.
Thank you so much.
Bring it up,
Happy
Bob
St. Patrick's.
Henry. Bob Henry and the boys have a treat. Hit it, boys.
And it's all for me grog, me jolly, jolly grog. All for me beer and tobacco. Well, I spent
Look at Bob Henry, that green hat. Didn't know the boys could do these little Irish ditties. Clodagh, welcome to the broadcast here today. She's a cookbook author. She's a TV food personality. You're in the biz. What's going on? What do we need to know about St. Patty's Day?
Well, happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. What are we cooking?
Yay.
What are we making? I know you're probably on a time clock, so what are we cooking?
What are we cooking? Well, this morning I've already cooked my Guinness cake.
Your what
of
cake?
Course, a Guinness cake.
Oh, how do you do the Guinness cake? Lots of beer?
Do you know what? It's a chocolate cake. I put cocoa powder in it. I put Guinness or whatever lovely Irish stout that you have. It's got eggs, butter, sugar, and it's a really dark, majestic cake. But I also put buttermilk in it, which makes it lovely and light and fluffy. And then I put a lovely vanilla cream butter frosting on top.
Ooh.
It's delicious, and it's kind of like my big cake at this time of the year. So people listening, you've got to make it.
And it's not that bitter because of the Guinness, because you're cooking it, right? So it just gives the flavoring of the Guinness without that bitterness,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly. So the flavors that the Guinness brings to it are, coffee flavors and caramel flavors. Those lovely dense flavors. I love cooking with actually Irish stouts because they bring those, gorgeous flavors to the table.
Clodagh Mckenna is here with us from the great Mckenna family, a fine Irish ilk, and she has given us tips on how to host the perfect St. Patrick's Day bash. So we started with the cake. Can you hang on with us, Clodagh, so we can get a little more information from you?
I would love to hang out with you.
We would love to hang out with you. Here, have a glass of this green beer. Just sit down there and relax a little bit. Do they? They don't do green things in Ireland, do they?
No, we don't actually, funnily enough. I'm here in New York, and I had my first green beer today on the Rachel Ray Show. So I'm 40 years old. It's the first time I've ever had a green beer. But I guess the other thing that, that I love baking actually all the year round, it's my weekly bread. it's a soda bread. And my version.
Your soda
of it
bread?
is
Okay,
called-
hang on. We got a quick break. We're going to come back with Clodagh Mckenna. We're going to talk about soda bread. Going to get you ready for St. Patty's Day. Get the boys warmed up over there, the Bob Henry Trio. We're celebrating St. Patty's Day here today. Clodagh Mckenna is with us. Michael Hornpaul and Eric Hines. I'm sorry.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
Let me take just a moment or two, if I may, and talk about a great place to eat. That's right, for you folks anywhere in the eastern San Fernando Valley, drop into Bob's Big Boys. That's right, in Sun Valley at 8274 Sunland Boulevard. Now, everybody